guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. So I don't think I've been this excited to film a video in a really long time. I've seen this makeup on Instagram and in Reels, and I've been wanting to try it for like a month, and I finally decided to order it, mostly because they do 30-day returns and 30-day shade swaps for free. So you can, if a color doesn't work for you, you can exchange it, which is amazing. So after I learned that, I was like, okay, that's my sign. I'm doing it. So I have my package here. There's a lot. Yeah. Oh, okay. So I got some brushes and the tins. Really excited. So for those who don't know, Seint is a makeup company geared for basically ease of use. It's individual tins like this that you can use to customize your own magnetic palettes that they sell, so that you have your foundation, your concealer, your blush, your bronzer, your contour all in one place. And they all have coverage. So the idea is to have one layer of makeup instead of having to do one layer of foundation, then concealer, blah, 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 for a quicker application. And also, it is all cream-based. They do have some powders, but the makeup is cream-based, which they say is good even for oily skin and mature skin. So when you go on the website, when you click on makeup, you'll just see highlight and then contour and lip and cheek at the beginning. So they call highlight, that's your concealer or your foundation shade. Because they're all interchangeable, someone's concealer shade, my son just, there's a cloud, sorry. Someone's concealer shade may be someone else's foundation shade, so that's why they don't differentiate. It's just all called highlight. What it is. Highlight is a cream foundation that brightens and smooths your skin tone to give your face a luminous glow. Why cream is better. Cream foundation can be a very sheer coverage or a buildable full coverage, giving you the flexibility to cover what you want without hiding the things you love. Okay? Liquid and powder makeups tend to set, creating a dull, lifeless appearance. Creams act as a second skin. Their silky application and flexible wear create a buttery velvet finish. I'm excited. So there are different collections. You can get color matched by someone who represents the company, or you can try and color match yourself. I chose to get color matched. So I got matched number 6. I decided I didn't just want the basic collection, I wanted to get a few other things. So that included this magnetic palette. So it has actually 2 levels. So 8 fit in here. With this one, it's just the 4. So let's first off try these shades to make sure that this foundation and concealer are the right ones for me. I did buy like one lighter and one darker just in case. I know I can return them. So that's why I was like, let's just be extra sure. Okay, so I was shade matched with Goddess, which is this one. How cute are these? They're all themed, and you just pop it out, and it's actual tin, so you can just throw that in your bag if you only buy one. They have lip glosses too. That looks like it might be a good match for me. This is Goddess, and then I also got Mango. So yeah, this is Goddess, this is Mango. So I'm gonna swatch both. Let's just zoom in here. They don't smell like anything, which is awesome. Ooh, okay. That's Mango. That looks pretty good. Well, maybe a little light, I don't know. Okay, this one's Goddess. Oh, I think Goddess actually. Yeah, I think the one, well, the one that like disappears, which is that one. So I got shade matched correctly. Yay! So exciting. Okay, I'm gonna wipe this off. So since that was correct, that's amazing. My highlight, so my concealer in that kit was Wheat. So we're gonna try that. So this is Wheat. That is supposed to be my highlight. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them in here. I'll start with Wheat. Cute. Wow, that really sticks. That's good. Okay, and then my main highlight, which is now Goddess. And then it says that my contour should be Indigo, which is this one. Looks a little scary, but I've seen women use this as a contour that are a lot lighter than me, so I know it's not going to be as scary on. And then the blush that comes with that kit that is recommended for my skin tone is Sandstone, so we're going to put that in there too. And there we go. Okay. So that number 4 kit also comes with a brush, the 3D foundation brush. Let's just, oh, that's nice. Oh, that's really soft. And these are really dense, which is perfect for cream foundation. If you have other brushes you already own, that's great, but they need to be they need to be quite dense like this in order to buff out cream. Brushes like this, the duo fiber brushes, these are better for either really liquidy foundations or a light wash of powder, so just keep that in mind. But if you do decide to get that kit, it will come with a palette and a brush, so which is discounted from buying them all separately. So I think that's a great place to start. It's really good that they offer that. There's another like add-on collection to go with your number 4 main collection. It's the bronzer collection. A brush and a bronzer for the same price as just the brush. So I got the shade Bella for bronzer. I'm really excited to try that too. So actually, I'm gonna just pop that into the second layer of this kit. And I did get Hollywood Lip&CHEEK. Oh my gosh. So it's like pink with some gold. How much you want to bet this is gonna be a dupe for NARS Orgasm? Should I swatch it? I should swatch it. Alright, so I'm gonna do that, and I also got a gloss because you can choose for the Lip&CHEEK. They're obviously interchangeable, same with the bronzers and the contour. I've seen people use them as lip liners and like eyeshadow. So I got a gloss. I got the Georgia gloss, cute. Oh no, that is an Illuminator. That's pretty. Oh, here it is. Okay, I found it. It's Boardwalk Lip&CHEEK, because I forgot that they're all lip and cheek. Like, I bought it just as a gloss, like for my lips, but they're all interchangeable for your cheeks. So it's called Boardwalk. And then there's Nude. That's nice. But like, they're not sticky. Even the, like the creams, they're not sticky at all. They also do have a setting powder, a pressed setting powder called Vanilla Dust. So, yeah, it's really soft. Soft powder. So I'm gonna put that in my palette because I need a setting powder. You don't have to buy the setting powder that comes with it. I just wanted it for the convenience of having it in my palette. Okay. Palette is, wow, that's my whole face. in one palette. That's crazy. So I got 3 brushes. One of them comes with the number 4 kit, which is the foundation brush, this one. But I got the buff, designed for airbrushed application, the buff brush for applying my concealer and my contour. And then there's the bronzer brush that comes with that bronzer collection. So let's open that up. So this is a duo blush and bronzer. Ooh. Now it said that this one is designed for a lighter, more airbrushed application of blush. Like it's not as dense. That's definitely nice and soft for a blush. And then the bronzer is a bit denser, although you could use this side to apply and then this side to buff it out. So what they do, it's like a paint by numbers kind of thing. I'll put the graphic right here beside me. So I'm gonna start with my contour. Okay, here we go. This is my first time putting this stuff on my face, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna use the smaller side for my contour. Oh, you gotta, okay. It is quite concentrated, this stuff. Ready? Now, in order to find your cheekbone, it's literally where you get a natural shadow. On the forehead. So for contour, you always want to blend up. To make sure you don't get it too low and miss that hollow point of your cheek. Okay, and then I'm going to take some on my finger, rub them together, and do this for my nose contour. Now you're supposed to kind of fill in the blanks with your mane. So I'm going to use the other side of the buff brush for my mane. Okay. And this is a really great sized mirror on this palette. So I am used to a fuller coverage, which is why I keep kind of going back in, because it is buildable. So I can see how this would be really great for on the go if you really don't have a lot of time, if you're a stay-at-home mom like myself and you're just going to run errands but you want to look put together. You can use a little bit or a lot, so that's cool. Now I'm going to use the pointy end of the 3D foundation brush for my concealer. This is Wheat. Oh yeah. That's what I need. That's awesome. So I'm just going in with the side of the brush that has my foundation on it, and I'm just blending that out. If you want more coverage, you don't have to blend it out with the brush. You can use your finger. The warmth from your finger will actually help melt the product into your skin. Wow, I'm really impressed. I'm just gonna go back in with this side that has my contour, and I'm just gonna blend a bit more. Wow. So the product is great, but these brushes are equally awesome. Again, if you want more coverage, you just stipple it into your skin like this instead of swiping. And I've seen some ladies go in with, they have a detailer brush, but I didn't buy it. I may now, since I know that I like it. But I have one of these dense brushes from Sigma, and they just take a little bit of the foundation shade and like spot, like you can clean up your contour, or if you have a blemish, you can just stipple that in wherever you need it. And I'm gonna actually use this detail brush for wheat because I like to put it on my inner corner. Just give me all the brightness. I have a 15-month-old who still doesn't sleep through the night, so that's fun. That means I just need all the help I can get, basically. Okay, so I did also get the Perfector sponge, which I've already wet. And I'm just gonna, I mean, I don't really need to blend too much more because this stuff blends really well. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of the concealer on my finger and tap it in. Now, because I'm so tanned, I probably could have used a color corrector underneath of my concealer, especially when you go for a little bit more of a sheer. It's just a little bit lighter, but you can also use your foundation shade or something with a little bit of pink. So I'm just gonna build up that. Okay, having your contour and your main foundation shade on the other end is like so quick. You just flip it around to blend. Like, that's pretty sweet. Nice and sculpted, I do say. Okay, blush, yay! I'm gonna use the smaller end of the bronzer and blush brush. Now, I'm not really sure which one to use. This one came in my kit, Sandstone, but then I have like the NARS Orgasm dupe. Let me swatch them. So these are the two. That's like the NARS And then that's Sandstone. I mean, yeah, Sandstone. I mean, this one obviously is gonna show up more on my skin tone. So let's just do the one that came in that kit, and we'll see. So the blushes are a lot less dense than the other face products, which is great. It makes sense. You don't need that much. Stop. Wow, I literally like barely touched it. Look at that color payoff. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, you guys. Stop. Oh my goodness, I love it. It's so nice. So it looks like dark and scary on there, but it's not. So you can go, wow, and you really don't need a lot. Like, this is not a dense brush, and I literally, oh wow. It goes back in with more after I just said you don't need a lot. Okay, but I am one of those people who really like blush. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, so now there is a bronzer. I feel like I don't really need it, but I want to try it. This is the Bella bronzer. I'm going to use the bigger side. Let's just see. That's nice. Bronzer is just going to warm up your contour a bit. Wow, yeah, that's nice. This is the Bella bronzer, and I'm literally, like, you can barely even see it on my brush. You don't need a lot. Wow, that made a big difference. You can still see my freckles. You can still see my freckles, but I look done. That's not something that I get very often. Like, usually when I still see my freckles, I feel like I need more help. But this, like, wow. Okay. Now I'm gonna try that trick that I've seen of using your bronzer or your contour as your lip liner. Again, they have like another brush that's dual-ended for that, but I'm just gonna, I have a lipstick brush, so I'm just putting some on my hand. This is actually the contour shade. Don't be afraid. Hold on. We're gonna blend it out. I mean, it's obviously a bit cool because it's the... So let me just try with the bronzer. I probably should have just used the bronzer instead. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's okay, but the bronzer is definitely a more chocolatey color, a bit warmer. And with my skin tone on my lips, cool tones can look gray. Now this is a lip and cheek. Now I don't usually go that crazy with my lip. That's what's cool about all these blushes. They're also can be doubled as lipsticks. I'm gonna go in with the one that I bought specifically for my lips. That is Boardwalk. I'm just gonna use my finger. It's a nice gloss. Oh, it's very glossy. Okay, hold on. Okay, that's a bit light. Okay, that's okay. You know what we're gonna do? I'm going to use Papaya which is a foundation shade. Okay, fine. I'm gonna use a little bit of sandstone. Oh, that's pretty. Nice. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. I'm just gonna take that detail brush that I have with my foundation on it and just clean up a little bit. Now you can see I've already started creasing under my eyes, which always happens. Usually when I do my concealer, I set it immediately, but I really wanted to blend everything out first. So I'm gonna use the vanilla dust powder to set, and I'm going to use the sponge because I always use a sponge to set, but we're gonna see. I like that vanilla dust powder for the convenience. I think if I have my palette out, I'll definitely, I mean, wow, that did blur my under eye really well. But while I'm home, I do have the Fenty Beauty setting powder, especially on the sides of my nose. I know I look a little crazy, but trust the process. That's what it's all about. Trusting the process. Wow. Are you guys as impressed as I am? Because especially this lip combo, like, what? I got Georgia, so let's just try that. I do have a brush that I always use for my highlighter, if I can find it. See, that's another thing. Having these duo brushes, like, I don't need to search. I shouldn't have to search for stuff. Like, it should just all be right there. So maybe that's me trying to justify going ahead online right after this and buying another brush, because yeah. And like this, that's what I've been using for my makeup the last few days, and this just replaced it. Just like that. Just like that, people. Replaced. Gone. I mean, it's great if you have, you know, an hour to get ready and you want to like play with makeup. Like, I have a very extensive makeup collection because makeup is just my thing. But for every day, I dread getting ready because I know I have to sit in this chair because this is where all my stuff is. But I can just bring this wherever I am with the mirror and this and like be done with it. I can't believe it. Okay, so here's the Georgia. Wow, it's very, very pigmented. So I'm just gonna, this is a light, like fluffy brush. Oh, hi. Oh, hello. I like it for my cheeks, and I'm gonna put some in the inner corner of my eyes, but for my nose, it's a little bit too sparkly. You know what I mean? Ooh, there was that other highlight that the other Illuminator. Where did that go? Angel. I should use this one. Still can. Still can. Okay, yeah, that's more. This is really pretty. It just gives you like a glow. Like it's not sparkly. It's, I mean, there's sparkles in it obviously, but they're so finely milled that it just makes you look glowy. So now that we've determined that these face products are really good, I'm gonna try using that Bella bronzer in the crease of my eye. Because I usually do use my bronzer in my crease. I've seen people place all this with their finger and then blend it out with one brush, so that'll be next for me. This is my first time using it. Alright, so that's my contour. No, second tier is the bronzer. I'm just, oh, that's nice. Just for a little bit more of a shadow, see? Wow. Stop it. So you see how this just went down that way and I don't like it? I'm gonna clean that up in just a sec. Boom. You just got yourself what almost looks like a highlighter. Boom. Yeah, so I'm basically as obsessed as I thought I was gonna be. That's crazy. Wow, I'm so impressed. Mostly for the ease, like how easy it was. Also, how nice the brushes complement the product. And I was a little nervous, like the tins aren't very big. You know, but it's super concentrated. Like, I feel like I used quite a bit, and like there isn't even a dent. So that's pretty amazing. The fact that the lips can go with the cheek, the bronzer, like this is like my new favorite lip combo. Like, what? Wow. The highlight, you can still see my freckles. Like, that's not a blemish, that's a freckle. And if I wanted to cover it up, I could, but like, why would I need to? It just evened out my skin tone perfectly so that I don't need to cover everything. So, and then I also used this detail brush, which is actually, I think, pretty important. I think I might buy the detail brush from Seint, only because, yes, I know I have one, I have this one, but only because there's another, there's a smaller, where is it? Let me show you. I'll put it right here. This is the detail brush. So it's dual-ended, which means you can use it for more than one thing. This and this. Sorry, I'm like looking at the viewfinder because I can't stop staring at myself. I know it's annoying when you're watching a video, but just know it's because I'm obsessed with how my skin looks right now. I'm gonna use a setting spray. And I still have these and some other blushes to play with. Alright guys, we are done. I am so impressed. I love these products just as much, no, more than I thought I would. Oh my gosh. I will leave all the details in the description box of what I used and how you can get some. Oh my goodness. I'm just obsessed. I'm obsessed. So this was a success. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. Find me on Instagram. If you have any questions, you can DM me. Or leave a comment down below this video, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I mean, I'm so excited. I'm gonna be doing my makeup every morning in half the time. Yay! Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so that you get notified whenever I post another video, which as of right now is usually every Sunday morning. Thank you guys again so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.